And what's up, everybody? Got more 23 here, and we're in the new X-Plane 12 flight simulator here. And we're going to be doing a flight today from Atlanta to Miami in the Airbus A330. Yesterday on the stream, you know, we just pretty much checked out X-Plane 12. It's just, I'm still going to have to get used to saying that. X-Plane 12. Yeah, we just checked it out and like saw the new features in it and all that good stuff. But today we're actually going to do a flight and try to successfully complete a flight. Let me get my desktop audio on here now. So yeah, we're in Air Canada and Southpaw. What's up, man? Knew you'd be here. I was actually waiting for more people to join. I'm not sure what's going on. You got any idea? Like yesterday I had what, like 80 or more people in the stream. And now there's only, what, 3? It's a little weird. But anyway, yeah, that's what I was doing, is waiting for more people to join. But maybe they'll come as we go, you know. So yeah, anyway, here's the A330. I used it Air Canada because, well, obviously, there's not an American airline that operates the A330. At least I don't think. I mean, other than Hawaiian, I believe. Maybe Delta? I don't know. But anyway, we don't have any kind of American livery for this aircraft, so I'm going to have to use Air Canada. That's the closest I could get to us. So, yeah, here we are at Jacksonville, or Atlanta, Hartsfield. What is the actual name of this airport? Hartsfield Jackson? Yes, Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta. Okay. That's it. Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta Airport. This is payware. This isn't default. This is definitely does not come default with X-Plane 12. As well as the surrounding scenery is all ortho 4XP. So, yeah. I mean, I pretty much made X-Plane 12 just like my X-Plane 11 at this point. Still bugs me about the LOD right there. Like, why can't those trees just stay in here? Like, and also another thing, I could have sworn that it was supposed to have 3D trees. We were supposed to get 3D trees in X-Plane 12. Might still be a little early depending on what time zone. People might still be working. That's very true. I mean, yesterday I did stream at what, like 9 p.m. or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, very possible. Very, very possible. But yeah, look, oh well, I guess these are actually 3D. I mean, are they? They look more like 2D trees, like 2 of them stacked, if you can see that. Like, perpendicular to one another. It's a little weird. But regardless, let's go ahead and get on the road, and then in the air. Ha! So what I'm going to have to do is, let me key up my sim brief here to get our flight plan in. This is going to be interesting. Let's see. KATL to KMIA, and we're going to be in the A340. No, not the 40, the 30. A330. All the cool people are here now. Yeah. Yeah, you got that right. The cool people. Alright. A330, and just setting up my sim brief here. And let's generate new flight. Very good, very good. Alright, and I think I'm going to use self-loading cargo as well, just to see if that works, make sure that works. We got my overlay up there. I'm glad to see that that's working. Alright, so that's good. Now I'm going to get self-loading cargo up real quick. And aircraft's going to be... Oh, well, you guys can't even see self-loading cargo. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, let's get this jet powered up. Oh, that's another thing I meant to try, is installing AutoGate to see if we could get our gates to work. But whatever. Alright, let's get our batteries on here. And we are greeted with a whole bunch of white lights that we all need to flip. Including these down here, the IRSs. You got me hooked on Thrustmaster A320. I believe you got me using SimBrief when I was using it. Yeah, SimBrief is a must-have. It is an amazing tool for us flight simmers. And the A320, the Thrustmaster, that's great too. That's what I'm using right now today. Is both the joystick, the throttles, the flaps, and the speed brake. So that's pretty nice. Alright, this is a very, extremely simple plane to turn on. All it really takes is extinguishing all these lights here. Like so. And we'll get our nav light and logo on. And strobe goes to auto. And arm the emergency lights and seat belts and nose pick. Very good, and we can go ahead and start the APU. We're going to hit the master SW. And, oh, we should probably turn on some ground power. There we go. We'll flip this to ARC. Not sure why it defaults to LS, because we are not landing right now. Get our flight directors on. Let's see what SimBrief has to say. Okay, let me go to fly with Lua. And, oh, okay, well, that's not going to work right now. Huh, that was working earlier. Interesting. No worries, I can just pop this right up here. I like that. Alright, and now let's see. What is our cruising altitude? It's going to be, woo, that's really high for this plane. The flight level 390. That's pretty good ways up there. 3, 8, and 9 right there. Since we're not on VATSIM, we can just go ahead and enter the final altitude. This is going to be nav. So, okay, it looks like it's not going to work. That's good. Our altimeter for today is, let's see. Let me get our weather. Weather and NOTAMs. For Atlanta, it's going to be 3002 today. Set it there, set it there. We see that flap open now, which means we can engage the APU like so. Now let's look at this. I've never looked at the FMC yet in the flight simulator in X-Plane 12, so let's just see what we got going on. Alright, status. Oh, I managed to update my nav data, which is surprising, since FMS Data Manager didn't detect X-Plane 12. I had to manually do it, but it works, so whatever. I definitely know I watched a tutorial from you for the MCDU, 39,000 for that short distance. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, 39,000 feet. It's up there. We're going to do it. Alright, active database, yeah, wow, this database actually expires, so I'm going to have to do it in 2 days. September the 8th. Awesome. Alright, anyway, let's go to our init ref, and, ooh, this is interesting. Okay, here we go, route. Alright, we're going KATL. And then VNAV unavailable. Huh, I wonder why. Probably because we haven't put in the destination. Which is Kilo Mike India Alpha. Oh, it's not going to go in. Kilo Mike India Alpha. There we go. Distance 1,035 nautical miles. And what is this? VNAV. I've never seen this. This is new. Flight number, we're going to be ACA, Air Canada 623, because that's what I always use. What is that? Oh, it's the execute button, okay. Let's hit execute. Interesting, interesting. Transition altitude correct. That's our VNAV climb. Why is it? This is janky. This is not what I'm used to. At all. What the heck? Hold on, no. Departure and arrival. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fill out our route real quick. So let's see, what do we got? Come on, there we go. Alright, we're leaving 26 left today. 26 left via the Bang 3 with the luck transition. And let's execute that. Now let's go to legs. And after luck, we're actually going to go direct to, wow, that's the route, really. It's just a SID and a star. I mean, a SID and a star. A SID and a transition. And then a transition and a star. There's no in-between in-route waypoints. That's interesting. We're going to be landing on ILS A330 today via the Frogs 2. The Frogs 2. Right there. That looks weird as crap. Oh, it just has the runway after. That's interesting. Transition is Honda transition. Right there. And we'll execute that. Now let's go to legs and see. We got a discontinuity there. We can clear that real quick. Okay, that's right. I think this is like similar to the Boeing FMC, because you gotta like select it. Because typically in the Airbus you could hit clear and then it'd pop up clear and then you click. But yeah, it's like Boeing where you gotta select the previous waypoint and then pop it in there. That's interesting. And we got discontinuity there. We're just gonna get rid of that. Alright, and with that being said, let's execute that and go to plan here. 40 nautical miles, and we're going to step through this, which, yeah, okay, so it's like a Boeing, because again, on the Airbus, you would usually have to hit page up or page down. Well, here we got previous page, next page. Let's just check our route real fast. So, there we go. There's luck, and then bromo, plows, all that good stuff. And, ooh, that's a really tight, wait, what's going on there at the end? Let's zoom in a little bit, get a better understanding. Alright, then right here. Oh, okay, so that's direct in. Alright, that's another thing that's a little strange. Typically on the Airbus, it would be the go-around, if you needed to go around, would be blue. But yeah, looks like it's not. That looks good to me, though. I'm going to assume VNAV. Yeah, this isn't Microsoft Flight Simulator. We're going to have VNAV. Alright, let's go back to ARC here. And now we need to fill in our init, or our perf page, what I meant. So, that's, how am I supposed to find that, though? Maybe is it status? No. Index? No, not that. Rival data? No. Okay, what the heck? Is there really just no... here's our cruise altitude. I mean, where's our init page? This doesn't make any sense. There should be a main init page where I select, you know, my cruising altitude, the cost index, all that stuff. And I'm not seeing that at all. Where could it be? Not in legs. Fix, rad nav. No. Well, here's, I mean, there's route. Yeah, this is literally a Boeing MCDU. Just the more that I look at it, the more it becomes obvious. And I thought I didn't, did I? Let's see, what are we? Flight level 39 Yeah, let's just put that in. Might as well. Descent. Yeah, that's strange. Is this A330 default or pay? This is the default A330. So that's probably why. We're just gonna go with it, I guess. We're not putting in any weights or V speeds. I mean, what the heck? I need V speeds. This is. It doesn't have perf in it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it. Because I can't put in any performance or anything. I can't get V-speeds. Well, whatever. With that being said, I guess our MCD is all set up and ready to go. So, better pushback doesn't quite work yet with X-Plane 12, so we're going to have to use
Miami International Tower.
I guess this.
Kilo, November. Radio check.
Why do I have to do a radio check?
Miami International
Okay,
Tower.
that's not helping anybody.
India Kilo, November. Radio check.
Oh, it's probably because I wasn't. Yeah, here we go. Let me just auto-tune. Yeah, VFR departure.
Jackson Atlanta International Ground. Delta Alpha India Kilo, November.
Oh my gosh.
Radio check.
Alright, well, apparently Atlantic ground is just not on. Alright, well, with that being said, we're going to have to do this. Pushback. Pushback for airliners, straight back. Yeah, we'll just do that, and I don't know, P. How about P? Oh no, that's going to be pause. Okay, what about H? Yeah, H, that works. Does that work? Like, does it actually bring a tug? I mean, I just pressed H. So, we should probably get our APU bleed on. There we go, and that gets the AC
Commencing
rolling.
pushback.
Oh
Release
my,
parking brake.
Jesus Christ. Oh, commencing pushback, release parking. Okay, well, apparently there's no tug. Ditch X-Plane to go with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Yeah. You see, the problem with that is, the problem with going to, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's just, you can definitely tell the difference in the flight model of how these planes handle.
Release parking brake.
Shut it. And then, this is going to sound stupid, but it is a big deal for me, is that the camera movements. In X-Plane, when I press and hold my right click and look around, it's instantaneous. I can look wherever I want to look, instantly. And also, I can press keys on the numpad like this. I know you can do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's kind of janky and weird.
Release
But,
parking brake.
oh my god, I swear. But yeah, I mean, in Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's like a delay and it like kind of forces you to look places. But here in X-Plane, it's so easy, and I've memorized all the key bindings. I'm just used to X-Plane. And the biggest deal breaker is I've spent a ridiculous amount of money on X-Plane to make it look as good as it is right here. And I mean, this looks close enough to me to Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Release parking brake.
But yeah, I mean, that's the reason. Agus, yes, I hope so as well. I mean, surely there will be somebody out there that'll modify this A330 to make it like really good. Alright, well, anyway, let's go ahead and release parking brake like she keeps screaming at me. And here we go. So let's go ahead and ignite engine number 2. And now this sounds really great. See if I can follow the engine. Oh yes. That's all you're gonna push me back?
Disconnect. Pushback completed.
Dang! You didn't do anything. You barely pushed me back at all, but whatever, this'll work. Okay. There we go. And we can get generator. Is the generator on? Yes, generator's on. Alright. And I can't believe Leminar Research didn't put in a PTU for whenever I ignite the second engine, or in this case the first engine, I guess. But it's whatever. I'm sure somebody will mod it. Hello, Tux Ghetto. Is that how you pronounce it? 2X Ghetto. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Alright. Oh, you know what I forgot? Beacon light. I'm not used to being this quick. Usually it would have taken a lot more time to program the MCDU. But it's pretty dang easy. Oh, I probably should get these on, right? Yeah, extinguish all these lights. There we go. I think that's everything. We got our other generator on, so we can turn off APU bleeding. The APU can come off. Totally. And we can get taxi light on, like that. And go ahead and squawk mode Charlie. There we go. And we'll just do 1200. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Well, I guess at this point we'll go ahead and taxi. So which runway did I say it was? 26 left. Alright, let me pull up my Navigraph charts here. And let's see. So with all the minor issues for this flight, I'm kind of scared we're going to crash. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that you can be scared with this. As far, you know, so far it's been kind of eh. All right, so here we go. Got my moving maps up. Oh, of course it's going to say could not connect simulator. Well, whatever. All right, so 26 is actually going to be over to our right. Should I say 26 left? Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me. All right, let's go ahead and begin our taxi. Oh, listen to that. It was taking a lot to get this puppy moving. There we go. Ooh, I'm getting some stutters there. Interesting. Dang, it might be honestly safer to just stay with X-Plane 11 for a little bit. And what is with that anti-aliasing? Like, oh god. My anti-aliasing is like cranked up too. Wow, it really already says cabin ready? Crazy. Alright, how much block fill are we gonna need? I'll go ahead and put that in. Block fill is gonna be 35538. Let me go ahead and pop that fill. Oh my gosh, this is new. Payload weight, I don't care. Okay, we definitely don't need that many pounds. Goodness gracious, this plane can fly forever, can't it? Yeah, we literally only need, what I say, yeah, 35,000 roughly pounds. There we go. Okay, excellent. It does sound amazing though. Woo! Slowly taxiing. You're just getting into Microsoft Flight Simulator, Matt. Someone did my first traffic pattern the other day. Any tips moving forward? Really just keep practicing. Do some more traffic patterns. I think those are fun. I like to do those on Bat Sim. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, really, it's one of those things that you gotta just practice. You gotta practice and practice and practice, and that's really the only way you're gonna get good at it. There's no really shortcut around it. Eventually it'll all become habit, and you'll know exactly what to expect. So it's not all too bad. Yeah, I'm stuttering quite bad here. I'm sure you guys can see that. Alright, we're gonna go down to the end of this runway here before we depart. We should be on taxiway Charlie right now, I believe. What does that sign say? Nope, we're on Foxtrot. Okay, yeah, I know where we're at. Yep. So this is Charlie, where we're going to get on here in a second. Actually, no, this is Echo. I'm losing my mind. We're gonna cross over Charlie. So Southpaw, where do you typically fly? To and from. Yo, I don't know what's going on with that anti-aliasing. That looks hideous, though. X-Plane 11 doesn't even look like that. This is live weather as well, so I guess this is how it looks in Atlanta, Georgia. Doesn't it? Yeah, that just looks hideous. Look, what the heck? I don't understand what's going on with the anti-aliasing. I mean, I've got it cranked up. Hey, let's go 8 times. Screw it. That barely fixed anything. But, whatever, we're gonna have to deal with it. Once we get in there, it'll be pretty. Oh, we can see some puddles, I think. Yeah, there's some water. I think. I can't even tell. That sounds great. Yo, I don't know what's going on. Y'all see all that fuzziness? That is yuck. Ew, look at the tail. Whew, yeah, that is not too good. Let's get down to this runway so we can get the heck out of here. Alright, let's set our auto brake to max. Spoiler's gonna get armed. Flaps, takeoff. I'm not sure what takeoff is. I guess 1 plus F. Sure, but it won't go out. So it's typically 1 plus F. And also another thing, I don't think the flaps move on this plane. Like, it's broke. Look, it does not look like the flaps have moved at all. Like, look, I'll set full flaps. And you can see from the window that they are not moving at all. So, what the heck? Yeah, see, they're not moving. That I don't understand that. I mean, my controls are set up correct, right? Yeah, flaps. And yeah, there's nothing else that it could be. Even if I press, like, use my keyboard, the flaps just do not come out. Oh, there they come. Okay. Oh, okay. That's weird. I used my keyboard and they actually did come out that time. Whoa! What the heck? Why did we just stop? Is it my auto brake? Okay, that was weird. Yeah. So we're experiencing a few bugs here. Goodness gracious. Alright, here's a runway 26 left. Right up here. You've usually stayed in the States. I'm going to start doing more in other countries. One thing I'm going to do, like I did last year, is travel wherever my Packers traveled to that week I would fly. You talking about the Green Bay Packers? Man, I'm getting some stutters. Not sure why. It was not doing that to me earlier. I was testing. Okay, let's go ahead and line up on this here runway. Oh my gosh. Stutter, 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 stutter. Alright, we're going to bring some passengers from Atlanta, Georgia to Miami, Florida. I feel like we're going to crash, but I'm still keeping... I'm not sure why we keep coming to a stop like this. What the heck? Go forwards. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, let's get that line up. Oh yeah, how's that for a lineup? Oh yeah. Dang good. Alright. Let's test the takeoff configuration, I guess. It's normal. Alright, let's begin. Make sure that's on. And LNAV on. Excellent. And let's go. 40%. Let's turn up the sound so you guys can hear these awesome engines. Here we go. And let's go Toga. Woo! Sounds pretty good from the back. There's what we're going to call V1. And we'll go ahead and rotate there. And we are airborne. Here's coming up. Looks great. Alright, let's just hand fly it here for a little bit. I'm going to turn it back down so you guys can hear me. Alright, let's go ahead and get flaps. Well, they should automatically retract. It hasn't told me to go to lever climb. Alright, well, we're going to overspeed, it looks like. Whoa, okay, we're pitching up. Alright, there we go. Auto throttle should be armed. Which it is. Let's go ahead and engage autopilot. See if the autopilot's any good. auto throttle should be... Alright, we're just gonna get flaps up now. There we go. Yeah, auto throttle's on, so why... I'm not seeing it though. Alright, we're about to overspeed. Let's just hold it here for a second. Hold it on 250. Very good. Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot our landing light. And, yeah, we can turn that off. We can disarm spoilers now too. Okay. Interesting. I need you to start climbing now. Need to figure out why our speed's doing that. Oh my gosh. If I could click it. Huh, that's interesting. Nope, not open climb. We're just going to climb. Alright, we're on the RNAV departure. Looking good. Woo! I'm getting some very bad FPS right here for some reason. Okay, now it's working. We're on throttle climb. That was very strange. Yeah, we're on nav. Got throttle climb on. We're looking good. And there she goes. Awesome. Awesome sounds right there. Captain just stopped the jet. I want off. I know for sure I'm gonna crash with this flight. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if X Pilot will work with X-Plane 12 quite yet. So I'm not sure if it does. But I mean, I would imagine that most of the major mods that we have for X-Plane 11, they're going to update here very shortly for 12. For sure, for sure. Oh my gosh, my frames are absolutely tanked right now. Alright. Yeah, I'm getting some bad stutters. That looks pretty dang good right there, though. Really good. That is Ortho 4 XP right there. Makes the simulator, the X-Plane simulator, look phenomenal. Getting a little bit of weird stuff happening to the clouds here. If we zoom in, it fixes itself. Little artifacts or something. You got some weird lines on them as well, right there. Alright, and we are way past 10,000, so landing light can come off. Altimeter's going to go standard here in a second. Not sure why we're not accelerating to 300 knots or higher. Okay, it's not letting me engage that. Wonderful. Looks like I'm going to have to manually set our speed. Yeah, as soon as we cross 10,000 feet, we should be accelerating, punching through 300 knots indicated. But obviously we got some... It's a little buggy, to say the least. Let's go ahead and set standard on the altimeter. There we go. Oh man, the amazing shadows are still absolutely disgusting. Why wouldn't Laminar fix that? Like, the shadows seems like it'd be a very simple thing to fix. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But gosh, it looks so jagged and ugh. Not too good, not too good. Oh wow, those clouds look interesting. Look like they have a flat top or something. Very interesting. Alright, and here's our speed coming up. Passing 20,000 feet, we're approaching our cruising altitude. Gabe, you're 100% right. Absolutely. That is correct. I think as well that this is definitely not $60. I mean, this is literally X-Plane 11. It's X-Plane 11 with like very minute changes, like the lighting. I mean, I don't really notice too much of a difference in lighting. The clouds, I have add-ons in X-Plane 11 that make the clouds look 10 billion times better than that. It's called X-Environ. Look it up. I mean, even enhanced skyscapes look better than that. I mean, it's literally, other than that though, there's virtually no difference. I mean, we got a default A330 that, as we can tell, thus far is kind of buggy, not really advanced at all. Very simplified. But yeah, I mean, I might as well just be on X-Plane 11. I'd be getting better performance. I mean, I'm stuttering like crazy right now too. The sounds are great though. And we're already nearing our cruising altitude. If we were in Concorde, we'd about be going supersonic. We're here soon. Laying sonic booms across the nation. Y'all like that overlay though? It's pretty nice. Pretty nice overlay. You know, after X-Plane 12 came out, maybe I'll start streaming both X-Plane 12, or I meant to say all three, maybe X-Plane 12, 11, and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Man, I don't even know the last time I used Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's been a long time. Long time. Maybe I could just get used to the camera and the controls again, or something. And that's really what made my YouTube channel pop, is Microsoft Flight Simulator. That sounds great from the cabin. That's exactly how it sounds in real life. Just like that. We are very slowly climbing. Does it even list a top of climb? Nope. It sure don't. And for some reason we see our heading is able to be moved. But I don't understand. Yeah, and we can't engage. It's supposed to be managing my speed for me. That's what LNAV does. I mean VNAV, not LNAV. VNAV. Vertical navigation. It's a nice looking jet. Ooh, that contrail looks great as well. You can see the wind moving it. It's rolling. How's it look from the ground? Oh, that looks really good, actually. There's our jet. You think the JAR design A330 is better? Really? I have the JAR A330. But I don't know the trick to getting it to, you know, do what you want. I flew it like one time and it was atrocious. Same way with the Flight Factor 777. It's a crazy plane. You gotta really fight it, and you gotta get like the mods for it and all that good stuff for it to be any good. I don't think that's normal, where we can, oh, never mind. I thought this right here was like we could see through the wing, because this looks similar to the ground from a distance. Pull the window shade down. Dang, these passengers really must want to look outside, don't they? It's got a very nice cabin in here. I'm assuming this is what an A330 really does look like on the inside. What is this, premium economy or something? Well, I guess it depends on the airline, right? I know for American, if we were to fly the A330, this is that probably would be premium economy. This right here would be business or something. I don't know. They look identical. In fact, is there even a main cabin? I mean, this would obviously be first class. Yeah, no doubt. This is first. But let's go all the way to the very back of the plane and see what we got back here. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is main cabin. And there's the jump seat, or whatever, the flight attendant seat. Okay, so it's 242. This is what an A330 is. And then, okay, so that means this would be like the premium economy, maybe. And then maybe all these would be business. I don't know. I really don't know. It's whatever. Cloud looks poopy. Yes, it does. Shampoo cloud. Look at him. Shampoo. Poopy cloud. Hey, you know what this is? The Benet overlay? Yep. It's nice. It's very useful. It does exactly what I need it to do. Shows all information. Well, I mean, I customized it to show what I like. So, yeah, according to that, it says distance to go 460 nautical miles. I could have sworn, didn't this say, like, over 1,000? 1,000 nautical miles or something. Making good progress, though. Wow, we're going Mach 0.81. That's pretty dang quick. Pretty darn fast. That sounded pretty good. That's a pretty nice view of the cockpit there. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to assume it's not going to list my top of descent either, but it's pretty easy to calculate when you should start descending. Alright, so yep, we're about to cruising. We can go ahead and shut the seatbelt signs off, if they aren't already. There we go. Well, they were on auto, but oh, we should probably, how did I miss those? The lights to be extinguished. And these up here, good lord. That's our voltage. Which, okay, apparently we have 26 volts on our APU. Considering it's off, I find that hard to believe. There you go. Looking good, looking good. I love the Air Canada livery though. Like the black around the cockpit windows there. I think that looks great. Looks pretty amazing. We're approaching our cruising level and we're gonna knock down our speed a little bit here. Because the higher we go, the more our indicated is going to get narrow. More and more narrow. Good lord! Why is it pitching up so much? Was this flight level change or something? Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, the higher we go, the air gets thinner. Therefore, our pitot tube is taking in the air, or less air, which makes our indicated drop. But our Mach goes up because sound travels slower the higher up you go. Sound travels a lot slower in thin air than it does in thick air at sea level. In fact, I'm pretty sure Mach 1 at sea level is like I don't know, what is it, like 1,200 miles per hour? And then Mach 1 at like 50,000 feet is like only 700 miles per hour or something like that. Or maybe it's not that much of a difference. I don't know. It's something like that though. Our ground speed, it looks like we got a slight headwind coming at us. 465. True airspeed's 486. We just need to get up to our top of climb here. Let's see what else. Let's see what's gonna. Oh, okay, cool. There's those lights. Interesting. Those lights. Can we turn on like a dome? I wonder if that'll do anything since it's daytime. No, it doesn't really do much. I'll leave it on regardless. Alright. Come on. Approaching our top of climb. I don't know why it's climbing so dang slowly all of a sudden either. I'm about to fix that right now. I'm gonna go plus 2,000 vertical speed. Okay, really? Come on. Yeah, there we go. We'll go 2,500 up. And auto throttle is really doing a crappy job, isn't it? Yeah, trying to maintain this speed. Yeah, look, we're just slowly slowing down. Huh, I didn't realize it had meters on here as well. Interesting. Yeah, auto throttle's really not doing jack shit right now, is it? Okay, you need to like speed up, bud. Dang, I think the sky colors are even just like X-Plane 11. You can see where my two ortho tiles are overlapping right here. Gosh, yeah, it's stuttering like crazy. Alright, there we go. We finally leveled off. And we're going to go ahead and hold Mach point. Let's just do Mach 0.83. Why not? Hold that. Go quick. This plane goes a little quicker, doesn't it? Than other airliners. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well at this point we just continue to cruise. Onward, all the way to Miami, Florida. And here we go with another turn. Banking. Let's look for our passengers. Pretty dang good, pretty dang good. And it still says the center tank is feeding. Not sure why. I thought there would be plenty of fuel. What if I just shut off the center tank? Ha! Now what you gonna do? Oh, fuel crossfeed. Hold on, let me turn that off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, looks good to me. Very good. Thank you very much for the subscription, Victor. Victor? Is that how you say that? Yeah, I don't know, maybe it is just the angle southpaw. It looks pretty much like an A330. I don't know, maybe it is a little too pointed. Yes, Harold. This is the A330 with the 737 FMC. I was talking about that earlier. There is no perf in it on this plane, though. So we couldn't put in V-speeds or weights or cost index, flight, cruise level, all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe somebody will, with time, update it and make it good, kind of like a Zebo or a fly-by-wire. One of those guys. What issues are you having with the MCDU? Anything specific? Are you flying the default A320 or the fly-by-wire or the Phoenix now? Which one are you flying? Alrighty guys, and we're 200 nautical miles out, which means it's about time to start descending. So let's see, you've done both and they both have the issues. I'm not sure. I mean, your top of descent, it should show on the map whenever you enter your full flight plan and stuff. And as far as the localizer and the approach, I wonder if you're just not capturing the localizer properly, or how you should, because you know you got to be like, well, you're about to see me do it with this approach. Let's go ahead and start descending. We're going to bring her down to 10,000 feet. Descent. Alright, obviously it does not want to start descending, so... Oh wait, okay, it does list my top of descent right there. Really? Okay, well, why? Okay, that's a little weird. I guess we'll wait until we cross top of descent in 60 miles. Which, I don't know, yeah, I guess we can wait and see what happens with that. But, it's been a pretty smooth flight here. Dang, I can't believe they didn't fix these shadows or, like, make them sharp. Like good old Microsoft. God, that sounds so good. There's that ortho down there, looking amazing. Stunning. The water looks a little wonky right there. You guys see that? Where it's like two different colors. It looks a little strange. It looks like it does that the whole way. I believe we're probably over Tampa, or we're really close to it. If my Navigraph charts were working, then I'd be able to tell for sure. I wonder if it automatically plugs in the approach reference. Yeah, here we go. 113. Let me check and see if that's correct for this runway. Which runway are we coming in on again? Let me check here. Legs. 8 right. Alright, we're coming in 8 right. Let's pull up those charts. And no, that is not the localizer frequency. Okay, so it obviously gets that wrong as well. I wonder if it'll let me plug it in manually. So it's 110.3. Invalid entry. Okay, fine. Maybe 8 right is incorrect. What about just slash 110.3 is what it should be. Invalid entry. Really? Huh. Interesting. Well, let's see. Typically Airbus automatically sets it for you. Why is there another FMC back here so the pilot doesn't have to reach down? Does that have a weather radar? Hey, it actually does. Look at that. Default, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Bro, you are a good streamer. You deserve views. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, Captain Quacky. That means a lot to me. Let's see. What is our Miami altimeter? Let's see. It's going to be 299.7. Okay. Sounds good to me. We're going to wait till we cross this top of descent. I'm not sure what's a green color. Should be like a kind of cyan color, like these numbers. The top of this descent. This was a really quick flight, surprisingly, from Atlanta to Miami. If we were in Concorde, we'd have been there 30 minutes ago, probably. Because, you know, going Mach 2, that's, it gets you there. I will say that. I've flown from Charlotte, North Carolina to Los Angeles, California in the Concorde on X-Plane. That was one of my first flights with it, and I made it there in like almost less than 2 hours. It was insane. I mean, you know, granted, I did lay sonic booms across the entire nation. But, you know how it goes. Alright, we're coming up 10 nautical miles, well, actually about 20 out from top of descent. Or was that 30? No, yeah, 20. There it is coming across. I'm not sure how it knows how to calculate top of descent, since it wouldn't even allow me to put in cruise altitude on the perf page. We're coming down, seeing, I believe that's about the edge of Florida. Got 154 nautical miles to go on our trip to Georgia. I guess on our way down I could say that with this plane I would say, I don't know, I'd give it a 6 out of 10 stars. Mainly because it's default, so can we really expect all that much? It does have more detail and functionality than default aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's for sure. For instance, the IRSs, they are able to be flipped right here, whereas in Microsoft you can't flip the I mean, unless you have, like in default, you can't turn the knobs. They're automatically stuck on nav. And that's one of the more realistic parts that I like about planes, is that you got to align the navigation systems. So it's pretty nice. There we see the scenery down there. It looks very blurry and jagged, probably because we're so high up right now. We're about to cross our top of descent in literally 5 nautical miles, and we're going to see what happens whenever I try to descend. Here we go. And we're crossing. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. So I just had to cross top of descent, because now we are descending. Throttle's still being a little wonky though. Alright, here we go. Coming down. Coming right down. And we're going to have Miami right up in front of us here momentarily. Alright, this looks like it's going to be pretty much straight in. Straight into Miami. There it goes with the stutters again. Something that I usually never experience. What the heck is that? That looks very interesting. Moseying on down, crossing 35,000. And I'm still not sure about this this ILS. It looks like we're going to be doing a visual, unless, I mean, what's our course? It's going to be 092. At least that actually worked. And the frequency. What if I just put in the frequency 110.3? See what it does. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's how it is. It's just 110.3. Very cool. Well, now we got an ILS lined up and good to go. So we're gonna see that. I wonder if there's no way the auto land is implemented on a default plane, right? No way. I'm gonna keep our speed up a little bit here. Oh no, we've lost our primary flight display. Gotta switch them. Oh, we can't. You can't use that knob. God, that's such a great sound back in the cabin. If I was on this plane in real life, I'd be relaxed from hearing that. And we just crossed 30,000 feet. Looking good, looking good. Alright, our constriction, or constraint button, it works, but it's not showing on here, which is interesting. Alright, and we're going to continue to coast on down. That is a great question. I'm not sure of the name, but it's on the YouTube audio library is where I pulled it from. Thank you very much for the subscription, Agus. It means a lot to me. Alrighty, looks like we're about to be on our final approach. Looks like our speed is dropping dangerously low for some reason. The auto throttle seems to be broke on the A330, so we're going to kick it back up here. Not sure why it's trying to drop me down to 160 knots. Okay, now it just caught again and it's throttle idle again. Alright, here we go. No. Oh, good lord. Yeah, this is broke. Okay, there we go. Now I think we're good. Hopefully. Now we need to descend a little more here. Yeah, we almost started stalling out right there. Auto throttle is broke. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we can continue descending. Maybe. If it's gonna let me. Alright, yeah, looks like it's gonna continue. Alright, let's get our landing light on since we are under 10,000 feet now. There's those bright landing lights. We're coming in. Oh man, look at that, going through the clouds. Oh no, that's just condensation from the wings. Oh, that's interesting. I've seen that in real life. It looks pretty crazy. Alright, here we go. We're about to bank for final. Very shortly. We got about 30 more nautical miles to go. About 30. That sounded a little strange. Still stuttery. Very interesting. Huh, interesting. Is there like a throttle lock right now, or what's going on? Okay. Yeah, I guess it does lock the throttle. That's interesting. Because I was just moving my throttles with auto throttle on. Okay, now see, it's gonna do that again. Very strange, very strange. We'll go ahead and arm the speed brake. And we'll get our auto brake on. We're going to use medium today. Looks like there's a little bit of turbulence there. Oh yeah, there's some turbulence. We're about to bank to the left here. And we're actually breaking FAA regulation, going 260 knots. Because the auto throttle on this plane is definitely not how it should be at all. I do love how big the wings are on this A330. I gotta be honest though, I'm not really a fan of the A330. I would much prefer a like a 767 or the 777, or even just a smaller narrow body, you know, A321 or A319. That would be good. Alright, yeah, here we are, coming up on our glide slope and localizer. Already. Miami should be directly in front of us. I believe I see the airport there. Yep, that is, sure enough, is Miami. Very good, very good. And here we go. Getting a little bit of turbulence again. Alright, we're gonna engage our vertical speed here to catch back up. Whew, and the lag begins because we're approaching Miami from this direction. I got the whole city in front of us, so it's gonna kind of lag it. Alright, here we go for the interception of the localizer. Gotta look a little low, don't we? Oh, there's a cloud that we're going through. That looks very nice. Oh, we got some rain. Some rain. Oh, well, there was rain there for a very brief second. We go ahead and engage the lock and the approach button since our diamonds are lined up, and we're on the glide and we're trying to catch up to that localizer. We'll go ahead and get flaps 1 and slow our speed down. It's about 200. Alright, now the question is well, there's a Cat 3 and we got both autopilots engaged. I don't trust that though, so we're just gonna leave the autopilot 1 on for now. I'm gonna have to give some spoilers here. We're gonna go ahead and drop the gear and get all lights on for landing. And here we come. Down towards the runway. God, looks like we're just floating, doesn't it? Hey Captain, your VATS videos are great. They helped me make my first successful flight. Oh, well, I'm glad they were able to help you out, my man. That's why I made them, to assist people and help out. And I'm glad to know that they are doing that, helping people out. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to take manual controls of the throttles here. Not sure why they're all the way down. Alright, let's put them back up. We're just going to try to hold this speed right here. Alright, we're coming off the glide slope very slightly. We're all good though. Alright, auto brake is set, gears down and locked. Speed brake needs to get armed. Flaps are full. Now they are. And we got landing lights on, all lights are on. Alright, we are good to land. It's a very steep descent. Coming in low and slow. We're just floating. slightly above the glide slope. And we see the city right there. Amazing. Passengers got a very nice view. Alright, let's go ahead and take off the autopilot. No autopilot disconnect warning, I see. Either? Alright, let's get that butter. This is, after all, the A330s, known as the butter machine. We're way too high, obviously, by the pappies. White on white, you're gonna take your flight. Easy way to remember that. Alright, here we go. Waiting on our GPWS to warn me.
40, 30, 20, reach ahead. Drive.
There we go. Oh, that was definitely not a butter. 300 feet per minute, that was a little on the rough side. Still within comfort limits. Just dropped like a rock, almost like there was wind shear right there or something. Alright, there we go. And wow, this thing came to a stop very quickly. Very fast. There we go. Yeah, that was no butter. It was something. Alright, we're gonna exit the runway right over here. And we'll just take one of these terminals here on the right. Alright, and we can start our APU. Get a landing light off. Taxi goes to just taxi and not take off. And let's see. Unstable glide slope deviation. Well, there you have it. 303 feet per minute. Not the worst landing I've done by no means. That's for sure. Alright, we'll take this gate right here. And this is also the Miami scenery by Nimbus. That looks great. We're going to see if this marshaller is going to marshal us in or if he's just going to stand there. It looks like he's just going to stand there because he has not given me any directions at all. And there we go. And I'm going to assume our APU is not up. You know, I'm not even going to shut down the engines yet, though. No butter, just cheese. Yeah, that was definitely cheese. Let's get a replay on that landing and see how terrible that was. Whoa. Okay. Looks like, oh man, we just crashed to desktop. All right. Because it said something about a runtime error whenever I tried to get the replay mode. Well, there you have it. What a perfect ending. It was perfect timing. Oh man. Well guys, that was pretty much it. Crappy landing. Very stuttery. I don't think it looks nearly as good as X-Plane 11, to be honest, performance wise. And the trees just have different crazy colors. A lot of work needs to be done on the default A330 for sure. That was a pretty fun stream. Thank you all for joining. I guess there will definitely be a lot more live streams. Might be some Microsoft Flight Simulator live streams coming here soon. I'm gonna have to check out the Phoenix A320 and the PMDG 737 and just get everything how I like it. I might start streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Same way with X-Plane 11, I'll definitely stream that because I think for now my general consensus at this point is I'm just gonna stick to X-Plane 11 until 12 gets some things ironed out and, you know, more mods come into play and everything of that sort. But anyway, thank you all for joining, and stay tuned for future live streams, future videos. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. The link to the Discord is down in the description below. Always looking for new members. Just crossed 2,000 members, so always great. to get some more members. But thank you all for joining, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys later.